So, y'all, we are here with an impromptu episode of A Who All Gonna Be There podcast, the place where you
Mm-hmm.
get to be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat. So, we have Treese in the building and we have our brother Josh in the building.
Hi.
Y'all, why are we here tonight? Could you tell the viewers and the listeners why
I,
we're here?
I can tell you why, because I feel like the executive producers and the people that put on Big Brother Canada are trying to self-sabotage,
Mm.
and they have announced that they're not going to be doing traditional feeds. What they said they're going to call them daily dillies or whatever what they
Don't
call them.
nobody want to see no damn dilly
Whatever
dog
that
dailies.
foolishness is. Shoot, I'm like, first of all, what do you mean we're doing what's best for the game and this is what BB Canada needs? Huh?
Look,
Protecting problematic white people.
that's
Okay.
exactly what it is. Look, the reason, I don't care what they say, whatever PR statement they release, whoever they call, the reason they are doing this is because they're trying to shield problematic people. When
Yeah.
it's just simple, it's so crazy in the past years how simple and how easy it is just to do a simple background check. Just put in these people's Twitters and put in problematic words and things pop up. And then okay, let's throw their app out. You know what I mean? And they're defeating the purpose of the game. It's Big Brother. Big Brother is the
Mhm.
term coined for we watching every move you make. So we only watching 3 hours a week.
Right.
And with commercials, that's like what? Less than 3 hours? It's like really 215. So what's the
Exactly.
purpose of the show? Everybody knows the real grindiness of the show is watching the feeds. Like, so what are
Yeah.
we supposed to do now?
That's the real show, and that's what I meant earlier when I tweeted from the pod account. Like, we know the real reason why, and you guys already touched on that. It's like y'all want to protect people who are problematic and who are, because y'all know that y'all probably casted someone or some people who ain't got some sense and is gonna say and do some
Mhm.
things that's gonna get them in trouble. And after y'all saw what happened last season season 10 for BB King, 24 for BBUS, y'all don't want to have to deal with that no more. But it's like, we need to see these things so we can hold these people accountable. But now y'all are taking away our only ability to do that. And this is what sets Big Brother apart from all these other reality shows in the first place. Is like, yeah, you get the edited version, but you also get to see the real game at play. And without that aspect, is it really Big Brother?
It isn't.
No.
Because the fact that like on these edited shows, like Teresa said, you only got maybe like 40 to 42 minutes of actual airtime of airing the episodes. And these producers aren't good at just getting to the nitty gritty and talking about gameplay. They got to add in filler, add in like,
I'm gonna
someone's a bad
say it's
cook.
gonna be 30 minutes of fluff. Don't nobody
Right.
want to see that.
Ooh,
That's stuff I fast forwarding through.
Who can clean up the spaghetti off the floor? What?
We don't care. We don't care.
Yeah, it's like if the producers were maybe good at just getting to the nitty gritty, then maybe it'd be slightly less bad, but we don't trust them. So no, because imagine watching these past few seasons of Big Brother, Canada or US, without the live feeds. You miss
Right.
out on so much of the meat and potatoes of what's actually going on and fully grasping how the game is, like the dynamics in the house. Because we're
Exactly.
hearing it straight out of the horse's mouth instead of like showing what the producers want to show.
Exactly. You go ahead, Eric.
No, you got it.
I really think them seeing how bad of treatment that Taylor got last season, I think that just hit the nail on the coffin. I mean, it was already a little drama last season on Big Brother Canada with Marty. We know he done did some, I don't know, did some shady stuff. He was number one on my list who I highly disliked last season. And I was actually in a space earlier today. Hansa did a space on Twitter today, and let me not say her name because I don't want to get her in trouble.
Man.
But look, it was quite a few BB alumni in the chat, and somebody mentioned on last season that y'all remember when Betty was saying that she thought that things were being racially motivated, They called a couple of them into the DR to tell them to like, hey, can you tell Betty to like chill? And I was like, not y'all trying to defuse the situation. You should be going in there and saying, hey, Betty, what happened?
Right.
You're supposed to say, you're supposed to let her elaborate and say what she feels. It's Big Brother, okay? Let's be very real. There are going to be people that say problematic things. There are going to be people that say bad things. It's just life. And that's what the purpose of the show is reality. Yeah. Everybody's not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm sure everybody done said something that at the slip of the tongue, like, oh, shouldn't have said that. You know, right. But that's exactly why we watch the show. We want to see how real people are. And if you're going to give us these little daily doubles, whatever you call them, what are we supposed to see? It's like
I have to look up his name.
Listen, I don't even care what it is. It's ugly is what it is. But it's like BBUS, when you see that little clip where they did like clips. Do you know how many times I have watched those clips under that tab? I swear I have not clicked on that thing once. And that's what them daily doubles gonna be, fluff and mess.
Digital dailies.
Digital mess is what I'm gonna call it. It's a DM. Digital mess. I don't know. I'm upset about it.
Yes, and like you touched on something important too. Like we need to see these things. Like you said, people can say anybody can mess up no matter what. But it's all about like if you say something you mess up, do you change and grow from that?
Exactly.
Or are you gonna keep doing it? Because that's when you see who people really are. When somebody makes a mistake, it's like, oh dang, what I said was really messed up. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have said that. I know I hurt people. I know I hurt this group of people. And they actually learn and grow from that versus the people who continuously do it, don't care, think they try to backtrack, they try to, scapegoat it, they try to make it seem like it wasn't that big a deal or that wasn't their intentions. And it's like, so this is who you are for real. Exactly. Glad to know that.
Yeah, and I also think that like with them cutting the feeds, I feel like we're only going to be getting the producer's truth. And like, in the case last season with Big Brother 24 with Taylor, if it weren't for them live feeds, the way that these people were talking about Taylor in her confessionals, they would have been dragging her, saying, "Oh, she must be the most horrible human being." But like because of the live feeds, we have proof that she just been chilling, and that all these other people have been tripping. But without that, we don't see the full story. We only see what the producers want us to see, and it's very much skewed to a particular audience of what that. Even the producers don't feel like even show like how things are really going on in the house. The live feeds do that.
Right.
And granted, the person that we initially wanted to won. But can you imagine how different the game would have been if they had just let it play out?
Oh.
And I'm all for one. Everybody know that has listened to the podcast in the past. I'm all for a villain. But when you get to those personal low blows, that's when you take the game into a different direction.
Right.
But on the cool, I like to see it because I like to see people true selves. And that's why I watched the show in the first place. I mean, I've been watching the show. Lord knows this was terrible. But when Evil Dick damn near burnt the cigarette on Jen.
He did burn it on her.
I did, right? I was like, bro, what are you here watching? I think I was like 15, 16 at the time. What you in there watching? I like nothing. When little BET Uncut. I mean, Big Brother After Dark. BET Uncut. That's a whole nother podcast.
Right.
But I mean, I really do want to see their true selves. If you're not going to get rid of these people that are being problematic, show us who they are. I want to see who it is. So the world can see who they are, and the people in their lives can adjust to who they associate themselves with. Honestly,
couldn't agree more. Look,
this problematic. What's it called? This cancel culture, I think, is what really put the nail on the head. And at first, I was thinking like maybe they're gonna just see how it goes the first week, and they're gonna say, "Just kidding, feeds are now up." But I don't know. They've been pretty quiet. I think they might really be sticking to this like no feeds.
Yeah, and it's sad to see it, honestly, because it's just a huge part of the game and what the experience of it, because you feel like you're in the game in real time,
Right.
And so, and I've seen someone say, "Oh, this is just a trial run for BBUS. If BB can successfully get away with it, BBUS is gonna probably try to do it because we know, Gardner may want to get rid of the feeds." What y'all think about that?
Honestly, I think CBS, Paramount, whoever it is, I think they're too money hungry. And we all know that live feeds brings in a nice penny to Big Brother. And I think live feeds is the foundation of why Big Brother has stayed on air for now about to be for 25 seasons plus. So I think I think they're gonna make some changes depending on how this season of Big Brother Canada goes, because Lord knows they watch each other back and forth. BBUS watching BB Can watching BBUS. So if they still have somewhat of steady numbers, I can see them doing like a delay on the feeds. Or honestly, I would even take that. Give me a slight delay. Like even if it's a 60-second delay, I'd rather that than no feeds at all. You know, I'm paying my money. I want to see all of it. But at the end of the day, we know we haven't got 24/7 live feeds, I think, since 2006. So we kind of got to take what we can get. But I don't know, man. They really just put a dent in my day. Like, I don't even want to do the countdown to BB Can no more. Like, and if it wasn't for Arissa, like on the cool,
right? Because we really tuning in for Arissa.
I'll be like, F Big Brother, you know. But I'm trying.
We gotta support our sister. We gotta support.
Yeah, that's my sis.
She, the queen of BB Can. Okay.
Right.
We gotta support her because she has done so much work, so much improvement for the Big Brother landscape out there, and showing as an example of what you should do as an executive producer for a show of this magnitude, I believe. And so we gotta support her always. Arissa, we love you, girl. So we got you. We just,
and Arissa, if you can do anything to change this, sis, now is the time.
Why I feel like she didn't get the call to the board meeting when they did this, because you know she is an executive producer. Why I feel like she didn't get the call?
I felt like the meeting was at 6 and they told her to come in at 8. That's how I feel like.
Right.
And I feel like that was racially motivated.
Right. They knew.
And Black History Month. This is what you do.
Black History Month. I know they didn't call us. Sis, it's okay. You ain't got to come out and say, we already know.
No.
Just come tell us in the DMs that they left you out intentionally, because we know, or they didn't send an email to her. Oh, we thought everybody was on. No, you knew she wasn't on the email chain. We know. We know they left you out, sis.
We doing all this capping for Arissa. What if Arissa was like, how about we just cut feed?
Arissa, don't ever tell nobody. If you did, sis, don't ever say nothing.
Don't say nothing.
Oh, that's the type you take all the way to the end. Don't say nothing.
Right. Blame it on them higher ups.
Exactly. No control. Whole time it was you drafted a 12-page proposal.
Listen, last season, right? But the rumor was that this upcoming season of Big Brother was supposed to be All Stars. But I was in this space, and rumor has it is that these contestants are already in sequester. Which we don't know if that's true, but that's what the rumor is. But a lot of the people I want to see was in the space today. So I was like, hold up. It better not be no All-Stars, because it's about 60 y'all in here that need to be in the house. So like Kiefer was in there, Betty, Summer, Maddie was in there, Steph, who else? Hansa was in there.
Girl, what I tell you about saying that man's name?
Oh.
I'm sorry, because you lied too many times last season, so I have to revoke your name.
Technically, he only lied twice.
Twice too many.
It was too many. He lied at the wrong time. He had like 20 chances to lie, or not even lie, but just to like mess up the information. Because he might, the information he was probably getting was credible for a while. So I will give him that.
It was good up until that double eviction.
Until the most crucial part. Like, oh my God. The way I was so hurt. I know everybody's watching. Now, wait a minute.
I was at the kitchen table watching. I'm like, well, I know some are good. I know Bailey good. I know Josh good. I know they made it through.
Baby, we was already celebrating. We was drinking mimosas and ready to roll.
Listen, they got to playing that veto. I'm like, why I look like JC Lynn about to win this veto?
I know, boy, my job. I said, man, she about to do a comeback because she kind of behind.
Right.
What's going on?
I was like, am I looking at this competition wrong? Because it looked like JC's ahead, but we know she going home. So what's about to Yeah, he like we was pissed
Child was upset.
because Summer went home, and that's not what we were expecting.
Man, that
And
hurt my heart just
then-
even thinking about that.
And then we got to the finale. How we thought our girl Betty made it to the end and took this thing home. Man, I don't even want to relive that.
I'm still so hurt about that. I'm so ready to see her play again.
Absolutely.
And dare I say it, I'm gonna say it. Like I wouldn't even mind seeing Josh play again. I'm still mad at him, but I might
Just a little
renew
bit.
I might refresh my thoughts depending on what happens on March 1st. That's March 1st is the premiere, right?
No, that's
Survivor. March 3rd, 6th. I don't know. Whenever. That's how much I don't care.
Listen, no, Treese
I'm
is for real,
mad.
y'all, because Treese
I'm
had
hurt.
these days down. Treese don't normally do dates, but she knew when BB
I
Cam was coming
did
down.
March 8th. Yeah, that's what it is.
And y'all done
I'm
broke our
so hurt.
hearts.
Mm.
Y'all done broke my
Y'all,
heart. Done
let
broke
me
my
tell you.
memory.
Treese is an avid Grey's Anatomy fan too. Reese too. Reese, they always talking about some Grey's. Oh, you
Team
gotta watch
Grey's.
Grey's. You gotta watch Grey's. You gotta watch Grey's. They so mad about these feeds not being shown. They forgot to watch the episode today.
Today is spoiler alert, Meredith's last episode. And I was like, oh, I
don't know who that
forgot
is.
because that's who the main show was about.
Oh,
Meredith
okay.
Grey's Anatomy. So I was so hurt and I missed one of my favorite shows. Granted, Grey's Anatomy should have probably ended like 5 seasons ago. But once you hooked on something, you stay. I'm loyal, okay? I'm loyal.
You 89 seasons in, I guess.
Yes, just like I'm loyal to Big Brother, and there are plenty more people just like me. So I really hope they don't cut a good show. When I was in the space earlier, there was somebody that's saying that they were watching Big Brother Australia, and they cut feeds, and he was saying how terrible the show is. He was just like, man, he's like, they cut feeds for Australia, and I gotta tell you, like, it's not even watchable because it's so like fluffy, and you get like 6 minutes of gameplay in an episode. Like you miss out so much. And that's really the issue that I think. And Big Brother Canada is even worse than BBUS because BB Canada like the fluff it up and give you about 7 minutes of like gameplay.
Show. Right.
When like what I'm trying to watch is the game. I don't care if y'all had a conversation about your dog dying 6 years ago and how you somehow tied it into why you're in the game. I don't care about Rufus.
Yeah, how Rufus get into it.
Because we'll talk about you at the finale, at the after party. Bring that up then. We don't want to talk about it here now. I want to see who is going to win the next comp. I want to see who is going to be your noms. What's your strategy? What you going to go forward? What you going to say in your final speech? I don't care if it's day 2. What you think you going to say? Like, that's what I want to see game. I tuned in for a game. Look, I'm running my mouth and I'm ranting because I'm pissed.
No, I agree. And I personally, I'm guilty of not really being a good feeds watcher for BB Can because it's so cumbersome to watch.
You did this.
Huh?
You should have been watching. You did this.
I did it. It's me.
I've been telling y'all, girls Eric's fault.
Now I emailed them like, I think you need to take away the feed. And so for me, I'm not really good with watching BB Can feeds because, like I said, it's a cumbersome process. I got to try to find a website or I got to pay for a VPN and whatnot. So I always I try, but not really. But the thing is like, I started watching feeds for BBUS in season 22. And so that was my first time getting a real look at how drastically different the edited show is versus what's actually happening. And there is no way I could ever go back to just watching the regular episodes because it's like,
you can't do
what
it.
is this? What is this?
Miss.
It's a shell of a show without the feeds.
Yeah, because they already didn't let us now see kind of behind the curtain at Oz. We now don't, I can't say no, don't pay attention to what's going on behind the curtain. No, we focus on the curtain. You let us have the curtain all these umpteen years. And that's what we come to expect with this show. This is kind of the foundation that this show was founded on. Yeah. Seeing what's behind the curtain. What's beyond this little 60 minutes that y'all give us.
They don't even give us that, Josh.
No.
Yeah,
42 minutes.
It's like all these years after dinner, we get cake and cookies, and now out of nowhere you giving us broccoli and asparagus. What the hell is that? That's what this feel like. It feel like we getting dry asparagus.
Okay, but
with
those
no
are actually
seasoning.
good vegetables. You should have said something like peas.
No, I do like, you know,
or
I
Brussels
do like
sprout.
broccoli. Okay, I don't like asparagus, but I do like broccoli. Okay, y'all giving us peas.
Peas.
Don't, who eat peas? Peas are
Nobody.
disgusting. Cold peas, not even peas and shrimp fried rice. Just cold, ugly, a jar of peas. That's
And
what y'all
beets.
giving us.
Y'all eat beets. Beets.
And
Just throw
beets.
some beets in there.
Mm-mm.
Just for good measure.
I think I'm
Well,
hungry.
yeah, upset in my
I think.
stomach.
I'm like, I may be hungry above her mentioning food, but man, I don't know. I think it's gonna be very telling. I wish this premiere date was April 1st so they can come in on the feeds and be like, gotcha. Tune in the feeds.
I just
Maybe
don't-
March 1st to do April Fool's Day.
I don't know.
I'm trying to hold that hope, man. I'm trying.
Because again, what do y'all mean no live feeds? Like what?
Who knows? Maybe they'll see all the backlash that this is receiving because
Yes,
I haven't
been a lot.
been anyone on Twitter that's saying they're in favor of this.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
So maybe
what?
I said I highly doubt there's anyone on Twitter that's in favor of this. That's
Oh, I
actually
thought
like-
you said you saw people saying they was. I'm like, who?
Oh,
Lead us to
no.
the count now. Because we coming with the pitchforks.
Yes,
Listen.
I highly doubt that there is anyone out there. So I'm pretty sure if people are vocal enough about it, it might force the executives and Arissa might be in saying, I think we need to reconsider this.
Mm.
And shout out to Kiefer. Kiefer is one of my favorite players. He's probably top of my list who I want to see play again from BB Canada. He tweeted and said if BB Twitter got Kyle 2.0 on Big Brother Canada, then I'm sure that BB Twitter can get feeds back. And I really hope so. I really hope up until March 8th, we make some noise on Twitter. I'm going to tweet about it every day. And I'm going to say, you know what? I'm still mad. I'm still pissed. Where the feeds at?
Right.
Even if y'all, come on. Like, everybody know that at the end of the day, money drives everything. Start charging us for feeds. I will pay for them from US. I will pay for them. I mean, I'm going to share my password, but I'm going to pay for them. Okay? Okay?
Now,
And
Trish, you know,
I'm going to put the
these
password in the
companies,
chat.
these companies is cracking down on these password sharing. And
Look, even if they crack down, I know how to do a live stream. Huh? In your face. Or go to link. I know
Oh,
my ways
goodness.
around this. We gonna get it one way or another.
Always.
But man, I hope we make some noise and I hope some things change.
Hopefully,
I'm
because
upset
we
about
did
it.
make some noise when we made them redo that whole competition for
Did.
summer, girl. We did that for you.
Did.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. But
Yeah, I mean, we got production to interfere with an entire game. It wasn't even one person's game. We got production to interfere with the entire game last season.
yeah, we
And
did.
we all knew the outcome of that. We got Taylor as our first Black woman winner of BBUS, Big Brother in general, actually.
Yes.
Which was exciting, but everybody knows that whole season was tainted, and I hate that for her, for that to be tarnished on her win. I would just like to see us get another opportunity at that. And in order to do that, I would like to see the real game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I want to see the real players. I want to see. It's so interesting when these people have conversations, and even when it's not about the game, it's nice to get to know somebody. And then when moves happen later in the season, you be like, I bet you it was because of this. You know, so and so did tell a story, and I could see them. That's how we get to know these people. You know what I'm saying?
And I think
I'll watch.
Reese mentioned, obviously, in our group chat, she was saying that, or she didn't mention the group chat on her Twitter feed, how like we wouldn't have understood moves like the gummy bear thing or the
Yep.
trap door from season 9, like
Yep.
these
We wouldn't have got
different
it. We'd been
nuanced
lost.
things. Lost. These would never have made sense. And so imagine not getting a whole season of that. We're not ever going to make sense of why did this person turn on this person and we don't even know who close to who for real. We got to go based off the
Look.
R's.
Look, what it seems like they're doing, they are catering Big Brother to Facebook. Because I will never forget when the Gummy Gate happened, Gummy Bear Gate. I was on a Facebook page for Big Brother and everybody was like confused. I was like, yeah, Gotta watch the feed.
Really?
They were confused. They're like, what's going on? What? Why did he do that? It didn't make sense. Didn't make sense that Marty put up Gino with a gummy bear. They're like, what? Yeah, he's an idiot for that. That's still one of the stupidest moves up there with Jed.
Gino the dummy because he shouldn't have took it. I would have because he gave him the option not to do it.
Yeah, and I would have been like, nah, I ain't doing it. Please.
Forget a team player.
Please.
I came here for myself.
Please. Is the winner is not gonna be a team. Oh no, you want me to sit out? Bet. Gino, I'm gonna give you a choice. Choice made. Made. Would you like me to hold the gummies for everybody else? Would you? Cool. I'll assist, but no, I'm not putting my gummy in that damn bag. That's the craziest thing.
Oh my goodness. So it's gonna be real interesting. I don't know how we're gonna get through it. How we gonna do it, y'all?
We gonna see, but I just know these podcasts gonna be shorts. I mean, hopefully, hopefully, I hope it's a good cast. It's gonna suck more that we're gonna have a great cast and we just don't know much about them. Yeah. But I'm excited. I mean, I'm literally just thinking about like how we know about a lot of last season's like their significant others, their families, their moms, interacting with them on Twitter, and like that's fun.
Yeah.
Like getting really to know people, and a lot of that stuff, like, I mean, 9 times out of 10 they might not even mention it. So I don't know. Also, I hope they rethink it.
For bloggers and podcasters and things, interviewers, journalists like ourselves, when we do our after season interview, postseason interviews with some of the contestants,
it's gonna make it dry.
Because like normally we have stuff to pull from. We're like, oh, I remember you mentioned this in the house. Like, could you talk to us about that? Yes. Mm-hmm. Now it's kind of like, oh, it's strictly got to be about game. And I know, well, I'm just saying, speaking for them, they don't want to talk about game all the time. They just got through playing 89 days of this darn game. When they get to these interviews, I know they want to talk about something that's more refreshing, something more personal, something more lighthearted. Unless they won, because like, yeah, I went through hell and back in this experience, but I just won, so I guess I'll talk about it. But if the other ones who went to jury and whatnot, they probably don't want to talk about the game as much because they didn't quite get there.
Right. Exactly.
Because I know I'll be like, yeah, I made it to jury or whatever, but can we talk about something else? Because I ain't win. No.
I wonder what other changes they're gonna make, because that's a pretty dramatic change. Yeah. So I wonder what else is gonna. Oh, I wish we had somebody. We need a Vegas for BB Canada. That's what we need. Like, y'all remember Real Vegas that was on Twitter giving us those spoilers? Oh my gosh,
I remember.
Oh, the good days. Come on, whoever was giving hands of those tweets, I need you to get your burner up and ready and running.
Right. So and get it right. Get it right.
Listen, get it right, or don't tweet it out, and don't do no. Hey, like this tweet if you want to know. No, don't want to do that. No. Do it on a different page. I need you just tweet Betty won HOH.
That's it.
Hands of someone. I just need names. Right. And what they
Hermione won the veto. Like,
there we go.
It. Summer got safety.
That's it. The comp, y'all, was 4 hours long, and Josh and Betty are both HOHs. A twist is coming. Like, just do something. Like, cut and dry. Don't be doing all that fluff and trying to get tweeted. We don't want to see all that.
None of that.
Okay, I'm rambling now. But y'all know what I want to see. I want to see the real game. So hopefully we do that.
I think we're all on the same page. And so listeners, viewers, we're not going to hold y'all long. For those who will catch up with this later on in the night or throughout the week, we just wanted to pop in just real quick just to get this off our chest.
And say we mad.
We mad.
We're mad. We're upset. But y'all please like and retweet, subscribe,
and
all
share.
That good stuff. We are still going to cover what little bits of information we get from Big Brother Canada. Because look, on the cool, I don't even know how we're gonna be watching it because I heard that a couple of our sites over here in the US is down. So stay tuned for that information. But we'll be covering all types of shows. Bel Air is back. So that's something that we are going to talk about. There's another season of Love is Blind that we will all hate to watch. So we will be hate watching.
And part 2 of You is coming out.
Oh yeah, part 2. You, when does that come back?
March 9th, the day after BB Can.
Oh Jesus, everything is following right behind each other.
Mm-hmm.
And because Love is Blind is there week 2, huh?
No, it's the 24th, so we got a couple weeks.
Oh, that's right after my birthday.
Yes.
I'm glad it's after my birthday because I would have hated to be on my birthday to watch such a terrible show. But you know.
So
it's not terrible, but like Jesus, like who y'all got picking these couples because y'all are taking L's left and right, man. Do something different. Y'all need to reboot the decision making process or something.
Exactly.
But anyways, we got a lot coming up for y'all in the next coming months. If there's something you guys want to hear us talk about, or you have comments, questions, concerns, like us, you know,
we're
open book.
Absolutely. So thank y'all for your time, and we will see all of you for another episode of Who All Gonna Be There podcast, the place where you get to be an exclusive member of our very entertaining group chat. Until next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
My hands. Bye.